The time is 8:55 on this Tuesday morning, August 28th, 2017. It's time now for the Peter Channel morning news on this Tuesday morning, August 29th, 2017. Good morning to you all this lovely Tuesday morning, August 28th, 2017. It is 8:55 a.m. and on top 3 at Peter Channel morning news is Harvey takes aim at Louisiana. Trump plans to survey stricken Texas. Trump still is all options are on the table after North Korea launches missile over Japan. Hurricane 8 adds to GOP's dreadful September. 2 killed, 4 hospitalized. The Congress Mexico library shooting suspect in custody. Arpaio pardon may be open in the act of constitutional crisis. Cajun Navy races from Louisiana and Texas use supposed to pay it forward. Indian rapist girl judge calls Gurmit Ram sing of wild beast. Trump mixes up blonde Finnish journalist. John bolted off the plans to leave Iran nuclear deal. Taliban suicide bombing targets Camel Bank, kills 5 people. Joel Osteen Church has reportedly closed its doors of flood victims as 4 children, 2 great grandparents swept away in flood on Greens Bayou. Trump fires longtime event organizers over a sparse crowd at Phoenix rally. Miller's team is reportedly examining Trump's role in drafting Trump Jr.'s statement on the Russia meeting. President Trump departed the White House early Tuesday to travel to Texas to witness firsthand the devastation from Hurricane Harvey. A Utah mother starved her 12-year-old son until he weighed 30 pounds and locked him up in a bathroom for more than 2 years has been sentenced. At least 14 people have died of hepatitis A at San Diego this year during an outbreak that's impacted the city's homeless community. Boston Terminal Tree at Plainville retail landmark is sold. Former Mansfield man gets 15 years for child rape and pornography charges. Out of election, new Bruce says Tomas is overpaid. Maureen more dead. Harvey floods keep Houston paralyzed. Off Edinburgh firefighter on his way to Houston to assist with Harvey rescue. Rantham, the police officer whose cruiser collided with an alleged drunk driver over the weekend, was on his way to a routine call when the accident occurred, court record said. Boston driver faces drunken driving charges after crash on Tony Boulevard. Senate committee takes up proposal for new Sox Stadium. Taste of Tri-Town to raid food pantries in Mansfield, Foxborough, and Norton. And New England Patriots pledge up to $1 million for Hurricane Harvey relief. Apple's Tim Cook punctuals for more responsibility. One I yield stock to buy and hold forever, and one to avoid at all costs. Domino's Ford to test service delivery in Ann Arbor. Cassidy snaps Saturd's strange polar vortex during a dare drive. As flooded from Harvey intensifies, Sauce drives street pole wish to Houston. See Dragon Fossil, its largest on record. Record breaker galaxy finds sheds light on magnetic universe. FDA cracks down on stem cell clinics sell to improve treatments. Major drug study opens up fast new opportunities that come out of heart disease. Why you shouldn't turn your air vent over the plate and straight. And now, look at it now. The Dow down 5.27 at 21 to 8.40. SP 5 up 1.19 at 24.44.24. And Nasdaq up 17.37 at 62.83.02. Peter Channel News time is 8:59 on this Tuesday morning, and it's time now for a sports report. Boston Red Sox defeat the Toronto Blue Jays 6-5 to break their 4-game skid. Sox and the Jays grinded at Toronto's Rogers Center. Memphis Stefano to be the highest paid NFL player ever for now. Showtime hit with lawsuit over Floyd Mayweather, Conor McGregor's streaming problems. Murray jump over Windsor's and try to win over Simo to hell up at Jim Harbaugh playing games as Michigan prepares to play Florida. Peter Channel News time is 8:59 on this Tuesday morning, and it is time now for a traffic and transit report. Let's study off on the MBTA winner. Fairmont light trade 756.845 here from Reedville is Toronto Reedville is up in 5 minutes. Fiasco due to a single issue. Freeman Worcester line trade 510. 725 here from Worcester is up in this schedule between Newtonville and South Station. Newburyport line trade 167.55 here from Newburyport is up in 1020 minutes. Fiasco between Sable and North Station due to a single issue and the ferries they are looking good. Alright, how is it Bowies of New England? 99 the northbound side, it's open to 146 to 122 the Lincoln Wisconsin stretch. 95, 24 the northbound side, it's open for 120 the Kansas stretch. 120 to the northbound side, so between the Braintree split, and 24 Kansas. 3 to the northbound side, so between 18 the Wave and the Braintree split. Service Mercer southbound side, little slow northbound side, it's slow from Quincy to downtown Boston. 93, a little slow for the North Boston stretch. 93 the southbound side, so between Medford and the Zinc Bridge in Boston. Route 1 of the southbound side, it's slow between Chelsea and Charlestown. 7 to the slow. Mass Pike westbound side, slope between Logan and Winona, South Boston. 120 to the northbound side, it's slope between Denham and Mass Pike and Newton, Mass Pike westbound side. Mass Pike eastbound side, it is over Newton corner. 120 to the southbound side, slope between Reddington, and then 120 to the northbound side, slope between Lexington and Burlington. 3 to the southbound side, it's over the Millworker stretch. 93 to the northbound side, it's slow for the north Vancouver stretch. 45 to the southbound side, it is slow around Route 93 and 28 in Lawrence. 93 to the southbound side, and there's a large stretch. 45 to the northbound side, it's between Route 3 and Lowell up in the Lawrence. Central Massachusetts highways out looking good, and West Massachusetts highways out looking good. 84 eastbound side, and it's between Newton and Hartford, Connecticut. 91 on the southbound side, and it's between 29 with the 84 and Hartford. Merritt Parkway westbound side, so between Bridgeport and New Canaan. 95 on the southbound side, so between Fairfield and Thetford. And 91 on the southbound side, a little so the wave and stretch. Up in northern New England, Vermont North Main highways out looking good. Peter Childers' time is 9:01 on this Tuesday morning, and it is time now for a weather report. Latest 8 a.m. advisory on Harvey. It is now Tropical Storm Harvey with 45 miles winds, 20.2 to the north, 94.6 west, moving east northeast at 3 miles an hour. And consider heavy rainfall today expected to worsen the flood situation in southeastern Texas and southwest Louisiana. Do not attempt to travel in affected areas if you are in a safe place, and do not drive on flooded roadways. A tropical warning in effect for Mesquite Bay to the coastal city, and storm surge watch in effect for Port Boulevard and Morgan City. Catastrophic and life-threatening and flooded continues in southeastern Texas and portions of southwest Louisiana. Please see waters and other participation by local National Weather Service forecast offer for additional information on this life-threatening situation. A storm surge watch means the possibility of life-threatening inundation from rivers and water moving inland from the coastline to the indicated location during the next 4 hours. Interest elsewhere along the middle and upper Texas coast and the southern Louisiana should continue modern progress of Harvey. For some information in this specific area, including possible inland watch and warnings, and please monitor products issued by a local National Weather Service forecast office. At 7 a.m., the center of Tropical Storm Harvey of estimated near latitude 20.2 to the north, latitude 94.6 west, and Harvey is moving toward the east near 3 miles in this motion is expected to continue throughout this morning and turn toward the northwest. Northeast is expected later today tonight, followed by a turn toward the northeast on Wednesday and up forecast directly. Center of Harvey is expected to just offshore of the middle of the coast of Texas for tonight, then move inland over the northwest and Gulf Coast on Wednesday. Back to the state without here 45 miles an hour. Guess little changes straight for the forecast during the next 4 hours. Charleston force winds 6 hours up to 175 miles from the center estimated with a set pressure 997 mil by the 20 to 44 inches. Rainfall Harvey expected to produce initial rainfall accumulation of 7 to 13 inches fighting over parts of the upper Texas coast and the southwest Louisiana. Isolated storm total may reach 50 inches of the Texas coast, including the Hurricane Galveston much area. These rates are currently producing gas fire with flooding over large portions of the southeastern Texas and southwest Louisiana. Do not attempt to travel in the affected areas of your safe place. Do not travel on flooded roadways. Please see products from Bureau. Please see warnings and products issued by a local and National Weather Service for additional information in this life-threatening situation. Elsewhere, Harvey is expected to produce total rain accumulations of 5 to 15 inches. Farther east across central Louisiana, rainfall amounts of 5 to 10 inches are expected in southeast Louisiana, coastal Mississippi, and Alabama. The combination of a dangerous storm surge and the tide will cause normally dry areas near the coast to be flooded by rising waters moving inland from the shoreline. That water is expected to reach the fallen heights above ground, and the peak surge occurs at the time of high tide. Mesquite Bay to Morgan City, including the Galveston Bay, to 1 to 3 feet. The deepest water will be occurring along the immediate coast near the area. Onshore winds and surge relay flooded depends on the relative time of the search and the tidal cycle can vary greatly over the short distance for information specific area. Please see products issued by a local National Weather Service forecast office. Tropical conditions are carrying over one portion of the water near along the coast, and tropical conditions are likely to persist within the water during the next couple of days. Swells generated by Harvey are affecting the coast of Texas and Louisiana. The swells are likely to cause life-threatening and surfing repair conditions, and please consult products to be a local weather office. And a few tornadoes are possible for tonight from extreme south and east Texas across 7 Louisiana, 7 Mississippi, and extreme southwestern Alabama. Looking at radar, and it shows line of heavy band rain showers from Lufkin down to Beaumont, and rain and heavy in the northeastern suburbs of Houston, and rain and heavy from Galveston down to southeastern Texas and down to the Red Bus Buff, Louisiana, and another band of rain, heavy band rain showers stretching from Baton Rouge down to New Orleans, and rain and heavy from Sidell to Bogalusa down from McCall, Mississippi, and west to Gulfport, and raining from Lowell down to Gulfport, Mississippi, down from Mobile, and around Pensacola and Panama City. Okay, let us take a look at the traffic situation down in Houston. Interstate 10 closed between Wallsville and Houston. Houston tollway is still closed between Pasadena and Elton between 225 and 45. 45 in the northbound side, and so between southbound Elton all the way up to the downtown Houston. Interstate 45, it's closed at downtown Houston all the way to Acres Homes. Southbound, it's slow for the Stopper Station. Both on the 45 at Soul Street Stopper Station. It's so between Spring all the way down to Rose Hill and hit again between Grand Parkway through the Katy Stretch. Here's 810 westbound sold between the Katy Stretch. 610 and so between Galena Park and Pasadena all the way up to 69 and northbound side so between here's 810 and 610. Route 70 sold between Pasadena all the way to Dyersdale. US 90 sold between Houston all the way to Crosby. And 225 westbound sold between the Baytown Stretch. Here's 810, it's close between Whitney and Beaumont. And 10 sold for the Beaumont Stretch. And now we're saying 12 westbound sold between Denver Springs and Baton Rouge, Louisiana. And we're saying 10 eastbound side sold between Gonzales. Okay, the latest on Popular Potential Travel Cycle 10, 34.1 to the north, 77.7 west, and that's the same winds at 40 miles an hour, moving northeast at 15 miles an hour. And discharge moving northeast will pass Cape Fear. The Charleston watch from Surf City, a little river inlet has been discontinued. Charleston water is effect for North Surf City, the deck, Albemarle Side, Pablo Coast Side, Charleston water means that Charleston conditions are expected somewhere with water later today. For storm information, specific area, including possibility of watches and waters, please monitor projects used by a local National Weather Service forecast office. At 8 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time, the disturbance was located centered near latitude 341 and north, 77.7 longitude west, and Simpson moving faster toward the northeast near 50 miles an hour. Winds faded exert east northeastward during the next couple of days. Expected the truck will take the system along the North Carolina coast today before moving out to sea tonight. Max seeing winds near 40 miles an hour, gusts, and disturbance is not expected to change much. And straight today, that the chances for the stress will become a tropical cyclone appear to be decreasing, regardless of whether or not the system becomes a tropical cyclone. The tropical force winds are heavy rains are expected over the portions of the North Carolina later today. Formation just for us. Medium 40%, formation just 5 days. Medium 40%. Tropical force winds I was at 105 miles above the center. Estimated set pressure 1,006 miles, 20% 1 inches. Tropical swell conditions are expected with the water air this afternoon and rainfall system expected to produce to the accumulation with 3 inches estimated to 5 inches on the northeast North Carolina, southeast Virginia, coast of the The double market fact Wednesday every rain may have resulted in some flooding concerns along coastal areas. Swells driven by this disturbance will affect portions of the North Carolina and Virginia coast during the next day or so. Creating dangerous surfing with current conditions. Please consult about to be a local weather office. A brief study of this forecast and for possible front middle of the day along the North Carolina coast. And disturbing one, some shots of dust will search with a low pressure near Cabo Verde Islands have been becoming overnight since yesterday. Environmental conditions are conducted for development of tropical depression expected for 2 to 3 days over the East Atlantic and the low expected to maneuver generally west northwest at 50-20 miles over the tropical land during the next 7 days. Every wind is possible reports to the Cabo Verde Islands. Fat Wednesday formation chest bars. Height 70% formation chest bar days. Height 90%. Okay. For today, most of the skies about 0 degrees east with about 3 to 8 miles an hour. Tonight, rain me after 10 p.m. Low 55 degrees east with about 7 miles an hour. Transpiration 8%. New principal slip between a quarter and half an inch possible for Wednesday. Rain not made before noon. Clouds about mid morning and then gradual cloud level higher 0 degrees north for about 10 to 30 miles an hour. 31 miles an hour. Transpiration 6%. New principal less than 7 inch possible. Wednesday night, most coast about 52 degrees. Light variable wind. Thursday, scattered shots of thunderstorm may after 5 p.m. Most of the about 80 degrees, west about 6 to 10 miles an hour, gust high 20 miles an hour, transpiration 30%. Thursday night, escalation shots, that was before 9 p.m. Forecast about 49 degrees and transpiration 20%. Friday, Sunday, clouds come about 70 about 42 degrees. Saturday, sunny come about 72 degrees. Saturday, a church shots after 1 a.m. Partly clouds about 52 degrees and transpiration 30%. For Sunday, church shots, partly sunny, the most clouds about 76 about 59 degrees, transpiration 35%. And for Monday, most suns come about 79 degrees. And currently in Taunton, it's Fahrenheit 61, and Naughton, it's cloudy in it's 60 degrees, and that's great for the Peter Channel Morning News on this August the 20th, 2017 on a Tuesday morning. Please give a good morning, good afternoon. Hope you have a good day, and I'll see you at noontime for the noontime report. You have a good morning.